Hey guys,
Go fuck yourself.
we love you.
We love you. Don't run away.
Don't listen to this drunk bastard.
I'm so drunk.
Yeah, you are.
I really am. I've had like
I
seven.
I can
I've
smell
had
you
like
through.
seven shots in the past 1 hour.
I can smell you through Skype.
Oh, isn't it delicious?
No, as somebody who doesn't drink, no.
Oh, I smell like vodka and ginger ale.
Shame and shame.
Well, the shame's a side effect.
Anyways, Seitokai no Ichizon.
Yes, that is a show.
So, what did you think of it, Andy? Considering this was my suggestion to you.
I I liked it. I thought it was.
Yay!
I thought it
Yay!
was, I thought it was self-referential enough to be worth it.
It's
Right?
so funny.
Okay, so it's a self-referential humor, right? And the main character is the one out in left field.
Oh gosh, he's awesome.
Is that not like an appropriate assessment without like giving it away?
Kind of. He's pretty not like the rest of them.
Yeah, no, that's like that's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you recommend this?
See, like, okay, so like all of my suggestions, it goes with like would I suggest it to a certain group, right? And like the certain group that I'd be like suggesting it to would have to be like people who like slice of life, right?
I guess. I mean, it's very funny.
Well,
Like,
don't get me
if you
wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's funny, but nothing actually happens in the show.
No, this show there's like zero things happening. It like in a lot of shows you see like the student council being like super respected and like high authority and they actually do stuff. These guys don't do shit.
Yeah, no, like the whole entire idea behind the student council is them to be, or like not student council, but a series where the main characters in high school or in some sort of school is like some sort of progression through the ages, through knowledge, whatever. There is none of that in this school. Like it
No,
is.
the whole premise. Okay, do you want to? Okay, so the whole premise of this is it deals with them like the student council trying to do, quote unquote do student council things, but ultimately failing because the student council is basically a popularity contest. They aren't determined by like grades and shit. So with that, like the four main student council members are elected, and then there's one where is actually determined by grades. The person who is the top in their class basically is the wild card that gets to be brought in without having to be voted in, and that's what the main character is. So essentially, he is very intelligent, but God, did he join for all the wrong reasons.
Actually, what's funny is he's not that intelligent. He just has his friends. Like
He
he's a so
he studied his ass off though.
no kidding. But like
Like he is smart. He's
Oh,
just very very like wrong reasons.
I don't think you got the same message as I did from it.
Well, I mean, he had to be smart. Like he had to learn and study and everything
Well,
because
yeah,
it's like his friends helped him by like teaching him, but
yeah,
he still
no.
had to learn.
Like I'm completely in agreement, right? But like his friends are what got him there, right?
Like that's the thing is like they explained it with that, where like he was trying to become the top of the class, and like the person who was at the top was just like, oh, you have to cast aside all like social stuff and you have to just focus on studying. And he's just like, fuck that, I'll just ask my friends to help me.
Yeah. No, he
So
had a social advantage.
yeah, like he used that to his advantage to study, because his like the group he talked to or whatever like had their strengths and weaknesses, that and so did he. So I don't know.
All
Like
right.
I think he is actually intelligent. He's just gets played off as an idiot.
That is true to an extent.
Because he joins the student council because he wants it to be his personal harem.
With harem being differently defined than a normal harem. Can I at least like leave that as a thing?
It is. It's not like, oh, all his personal like sex objects. No, harem as in like he's like in a relationship essentially with all of them.
Okay, so his version of a harem isn't the same. His version of a harem is where everyone ends up happy.
That is true. I forgot. Like I almost forgot about that, because his whole basis for like girls is based off of dating sims.
Yes. Yes.
He's like super into dating sims, and he wants his life to end like the harem ending, like the super popular harem ending, and like everything in life that deals with like the 4 girls in the student council. He's just like, I haven't set up those flags yet.
Well, okay,
like,
okay.
So as like, if his life is a dating sim.
So like at the beginning that's true, but like that isn't true throughout the entire series.
No, it's a good chunk of the first season.
No, that is true, but like it doesn't quite like get the gravity of the situation.
No. Like it plays a part as to like who his character is.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's just his character. That's yeah, that's Ken's character.
Do we go like straight into spoiler territory?
Oh, I don't really care.
Well, like no, like I want to put like spoiler warning at this point because like
there's not really like spoilers. I guess I don't know.
Well, because
before we move on, we have like the main character Ken. Then we have oh god, I can't read that.
Karino?
My head was the president who's like unbelievably lolly. Then
Chizuru?
you have we have Chizuru,
who's the dom.
She is so awesome. She's like my favorite character.
And then Mitatsu. Minatsu. Yeah, Minatsu, and then Meifuyu.
Who's like super sporty and strong.
And then
like
Meifuyu,
she's the ace in every sport at the school. And then we have Meifuyu, who's just nothing but a gamer. Like she's like super antisocial gamer who's a super into yaoi.
There you go. That's the important one.
She is unbelievably into yaoi.
She so much wants Ken to be fucking some guy.
With some made-up dude who towards the end of this...
yeah, who towards the end of the first season is the actual person.
Like the person that she always like pictures Ken ending up with in her fantasies. Like the fantasy guy comes to the school and like he's exactly like she described and imagined him, and she's just like flipping shit like, Ken, you have to like walk home with him, you have to try being with him. And he's just like, I'm not gay. And she's just like, do this for me.
God fucking damn it.
And Ken's like so fucking nervous when they're walking home. Because he just has that like mentality plugged into his brain, like,
Yeah, like,
oh god,
how did
he's
this
gonna.
person get out of the comic book page?
How is he real? Because he's never brought up again in the entire series.
No, he's fucking done after that.
It's just one episode, and it's basically to show like why Ken is so obsessed with those 4 girls, and it's basically like each one of them, basically saved his life from depression.
To some extent.
Like pretty much the like none of the girls really remember it, but he remembers it vividly because like the president basically he was like Ken was super duper depressed because of like some events that happened in his past, and like everybody just like ignored him and like basically like always made fun of him, and he was the outcast. But like he had an instance with the president who was just like, hey, you need to be able to like talk, be more social, like especially like with girls and stuff, like play a dating sim because they seem to know what they're doing.
Yeah, no, act like a dating sim character.
Yeah, because they're very charismatic and stuff like that. But then later on, like he gets upset about something else, and like that's when he met like Minatsu, who like he's just like, wow, like he's like, I wish I could be strong like you, and she's just like, don't be strong like me, be yourself. Like you have to find strength yourself.
And then
Basically, and then Chizuru comforted him while he was like basically like super duper sad and depressed over something.
Alright, Meifuyu has to remember what the fuck she did, because that's some fucking crazy ass shit.
She basically Ken was like taking a depressed walk outside or whatever and like just thinking about life during the winter, and he accidentally fell asleep in a park.
No, he was on a swing set, like falling asleep, like freezing to death, and then she made like an igloo or some shit, and like
she crafted an igloo around him and like basically put a jacket on him.
Yeah.
And literally saved his life. Like straight up, not mentally saved his life, like just flat out saved his life. And like it was one of those things where Ken was just like, wow, somebody actually cared about me enough to do this. And like he remembers all 4 of them and what they did to basically like fix him, but they don't remember it.
Yeah, which is why he wants all of them to be happy, which is the whole premise of the show.
Because he found his happiness, and that's fine, and that's them being happy.
So, sweet, super deep. We already got through that in like 13 minutes.
Yeah, like the show is fantastic. Not to mention it references a lot of other animes, which is amazing.
Okay. That's part of my problem with the show. I fucking missed shit. Like they were referencing something and I fucking missed everything.
Did you miss the Death Note ones?
No, the Death Note I took note of. But
I just love how Chizuru she has the black notebook, asks for the person's name, and like, oh, he'll meet his end soon. And then they're just like, I don't want to know what kind of notebook you have. She just holds up an apple and it gets eaten.
No. My favorite is like she holds up an apple, the thing he's in, she's like, he's still there?
When that happens like a few episodes later.
Oh,
like,
God,
holy crap.
That was so funny. But I'm not gonna lie, there were instances where there were show references that I did not get.
The very first episode, it's just all about them talking about how, oh yeah, Seitokai no Ichizon is now an anime, and like we gotta change our image and blah blah blah. I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
That's the first episode of each season.
I know, it's fantastic.
Is where it's completely self-referential.
Oh yeah. And I just like how they're just like we have to like change our angle. We got to do something. It's like let's go on a hunt for the seven magical balls that grant us a wish. It's like okay. And then like it just references a bunch of different animes, and I died laughing during that because I understood like at least like 60 to 80% of them.
Yeah. Well, like I missed so many of them. Like it just went over. Like I got the seven balls one only because I played Sonic as a kid, and I remember them talking about how Sonic stole all that shit from Dragon Ball Z.
I forgot you've never seen Dragon Ball Z.
Like I did remember I did see Dragon Ball Z. I had no idea what the fuck it was about, and I never got into it.
Yeah. Well,
So,
like I saw the Death Note thing after were talking about it, and I'm just like, you're gonna love it.
the fucking Death Note thing was fucking hilarious.
I know. I almost pissed myself. I was laughing so hard.
Oh my god.
I just love everything about this series. Like it's so fucking funny.
So,
Uh,
well, what do you think of its downfalls? Right?
um, it's in my opinion, it's kind of short. Like the series is pretty short, and also it's sometimes some of the characteristics of certain characters were got a little annoying.
Yeah. Well, like part of my problem was at times like some of the characters were so flat,
Mm.
right? Like this character is this and only this for this episode because we don't feel like writing this character.
Yeah. Well, I liked how they had a side character that the reporter girl um uh
Oh,
Alicia.
yeah, I fucking remember that bitch.
I liked her because
God.
in season 2 there's a full episode where her and Ken are like doing stuff, and Ken goes up, he's just like, we took a poll and we found that you're like one of the biggest minor characters, and we want to help you try making your way up to main character status.
No. You remember what that episode was about, right? They wanted to make a spin-off series based
Yep.
around one of the side characters, and that was
Yep.
who they
That
chose.
there's self-referential things.
Exactly. No, that was pretty funny. Which, by the way,
And
ends super awkwardly. But like that fucking kid, man.
her sister is
Fucking
amazing.
sister, man.
Oh,
God.
she's so good.
God, shoot that bitch.
I love the sister because she just tries getting Ken in trouble.
No, like her sister sets her up for that, and she actually likes Ken. Right?
All of them do, but they just don't really know. They don't really come to realize it
It's
until a lot later.
so dumb.
Like it's towards the end of the like towards second season, if I remember correctly, where like Minatsu actually like Ken and her are going around the school to get like surveys for the student council, like, hey, what can we do as the student council to like help you guys or whatever. And like basically Minatsu is like Ken just sees her talking to one of her I think one of her senpais on like the baseball team or whatever, and he's just like, oh, she seems really happy. He's like, I don't know, like it's like I'm just gonna leave her because like I'm just gonna leave her alone because I don't know why I'm trying to make like he's basically like she seems happy, right? Like he's like, I feel like I might be actually imposing.
Well, that was part of the thing too, is that they were both getting jealous of each other.
Exactly. And then she comes in, notices he left without her. He's in like his own classroom talking to like his group of friends or whatever, and all the girls are just like, "Hey, you should give me your number and stuff," or like, "Hey, we should hang out and everything like that." And he's just like joking around with them and everything. He has no intention. And like she gets super jealous, butthurt about it. And then she's just like, oh shit, I actually like him.
Okay. My favorite part about that fucking episode is them abandoning the fucking teacher. That was hilarious. They're like, no, she's fucking useless. And then they fucking left her.
She's so useless.
She's so bad.
Like, she's just like, you guys do know I am, like, the advisor in charge of you. And then
They just hold on to
just
fucking
ignored.
papers. They flew out the fucking window.
She's so she's just like I'm gonna start being more of an advisor and like helping, and it's like, oh, can you just watch the room while we're gone?
No. Those, all you gotta do is hold these papers as I do everything. And then the fucking papers are flying out the fucking window because she's like daydreaming or something. Oh, God,
they don't rely on
dude.
her for shit.
Oh, I was laughing so fucking hard.
I actually liked the teacher too.
Dude, fuck that teacher, man. Such a fucking shithead. Oh,
That's what's
God.
great about her. She's fantastic, and you know it.
She was like 90% of the fucking problems in that entire classroom.
Oh yeah. Other than the fact that they didn't really do much as a student council.
No,
they literally
didn't
just sat
hold
around eating snacks.
Not only do they not do shit as a student council, but they had an entire episode where the fucking teacher ate the fucking bitch's cake as the cake disappeared. I remember that shit. Don't fucking play with me. That was so useless.
They flamed Ken so badly. They left him locked in a fucking locker.
Oh, God. I have a gif of that, too.
Like, it was one of those things where, like, he's walking around, like, in it and, like, twisting and turning the locker to imitate, like, insinuate he's talking stuff. They're like, how is he moving that locker?
How is this happening? Like,
They even questioned, like, how unlogical that is.
God damn it, dude. I have a show for you.
Ah.
Holy cow.
Oh gosh, at least I made a good choice with this one for you.
Yeah, no, I agree. This was a good show.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
I don't think so. We've been at this for 22 minutes now, so.
Yeah. So, alright, well, we'll probably call it here then.
Sweet. Wait a second, what are we doing next?
We are going to
Shit,
do
that's my suggestion, huh?
Kodomo no Jaiken.
Yeah, Komodo or Kodomo no Jaiken.
Yeah. Kodomo no Jaiken.
And then
It's yeah, I've started it, and yeah. That's it. Just yeah.
I hope you don't hate it.
The outro is really good.
Alright, well, we'll leave it at that. We'll come back to this at some other point next. What?
That's all I was gonna say about it.
Alright. Well, we'll come back to this at some other point, obviously, like next week or something, when you actually finish the show. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you guys have suggestions, please leave those in the comments below.
The comments.
And we're probably not going to get to them until like much later, because I'm going to be back at school, and Greg's going to be Greg, so.
He's going to abandon me.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Cool.
Sweet.
Douche.
Bye.
Douche. Bye, people.
Douche.